There was a man in my comment section telling me that men value youth in women. As if we already didn't know that. But why do I find it weird? Because it's disgusting. Why are you a 45-year-old man looking for a woman that is 20 plus years your junior? What does a man who is 20 plus years into adulthood want with a woman who isn't even 5 years into hers? It's not because they're young and fun and lit in turn. It's because they're young and gullible. I hear people saying, I'm so sick of the frontal lobe development conversation. But it's truly true. After a certain age, you start to open your eyes and realize how men work in relationships. They call us old and bitter once we hit 30. I'll be 30 this year. When it's actually wisdom, babe. It's actually the knowledge, babe. It's actually just being fed up with the same thing over and over and over. What is the definition of insanity again? The only thing that you want to do with a woman who is 20 plus years your junior is control her. You're a 45-year-old man and you're looking at a 21-year-old and saying, yeah, that's my wife. That's crazy. That's insane. So the next time a man calls you a washed up old hag, just take it as the compliment that it is, babe.
Here's the twist. Younger women often express a preference for older men, believing they are mature enough to provide stability and care. If blame is to be assigned, it should arguably be directed toward the younger women. After all, the men are not forcing them into these relationships.
Something I don't understand, and I'm sure I'm gonna hate the answer, but I don't get it, so I am curious. Why do men consistently want and date younger women? Like, no matter how much older a man gets, his preferences tend to stay in their early 20s. And that's always been a thing. When men have access to, they date younger women. Why? Why don't you want to be with someone your own age?
Younger women often present with fewer complications, less history, a more positive disposition, less emotional baggage, fewer past traumas, and better overall health. Why can't women date men in their own income bracket?
Here's one thing about the matchmaking that has pissed me off, and it's petty. It's petty on all fronts. The fact that men do not want to date women their own age or older. As a woman, it really grinds my gears, and I don't want to jump to conclusions and assumptions and I tell myself maybe it's not for vanity reasons, maybe it's not about physicality and all of that, but like, and it is just so like I have guys that I have kind of gotten to know through this whole process of trying to find the matches, and I like them otherwise. They're nice guys otherwise, but then they just have this one thing where they're unwilling to date a woman their own age or older, and it fucking pisses me off. So then I end up having to email many guys and say, "Hey, guess what? Nothing for you. Like I'm fucking Jeff Probst. Head back to camp. No reward for you." Because you're unwilling to date a woman that is your own age. Guys, explain that one to me. Like, tell me, what is it?
Are you seriously telling men to choose something past its prime when a better option is available? That doesn't make sense. I have to admit that many women let emotion dictate their decisions, and sometimes it really doesn't make any sense.
Dating in your 30s becomes literally just like looking for a breeding partner. Like, it's like you're going to a sperm donor bank and like lining up the genetics and just like choosing who you want to be your future children's dad. Like, you've already been through all the cute stages in your 20s, like saying I love you and going on your like first dates and trips together. Like, I don't want to meet your parents. Like, I do, but like, it's not cute anymore. Like, and then like waiting for the milestones and like falling and like seeing what happens. Like, no, are our kids gonna turn out cute? Are they gonna be smart, athletic? Like, are we gonna like make a good couple and like last forever? And like, then I'll get to know you and like, hopefully, we get along great and like it lasts forever. But first things first, like, again, it's just not cute anymore. Like, but you never settle. You never settle. It's not like before where you go in blindly.
This woman is now ready to settle down after having a lot of fun in her prime. But high-value men are often hesitant to commit to someone who has already been with many others. It's better to adopt a long-term mindset earlier in life.
Why do older men, like old, purposely seek out 20-year-olds? Like, I know age ain't nothing but a number, I had to pause. I just realized who wrote that song. But it's like, what you, a 50-year-old, gonna do with a 25-year-old? Y'all 2 decades and a half apart. Like,
Now you're interested, but we were rejected countless times when we were younger by women our age, mostly for financial and opportunistic reasons. Now, the consequences of those choices are apparent, and there's no escaping them.
I honestly just couldn't give two shits about dating anymore. I don't see the point in it. No one can be bothered to even do bare minimum these days. Or, not even think to not go out on the piss the night before a date and get so hungover that they cancel an hour and a half before the date. And then don't tell me then that, oh, you really want to see me. Oh, you'd really love to see me, give you another chance. How about no? If you really wanted to see me, you wouldn't have got so fucked up the night before that you couldn't even make it out of your stinking bed to come on a coffee date. What? Not even that extreme. You don't even have a car, so you were going to walk 10 minutes down the road from your house. I've made it so easy for you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Septum theory strikes yet again. I can't take any word they say seriously. Maybe that's just me.
Men that go for younger women never stop lusting over younger women. If you're thinking about dating an older man, but you're not the sort of woman that likes your man to be staring at other women to the point that it's disgusting and embarrassing, but this man is that sort of man, picture this. Imagine you're 35 and he's 55 and he's still doing it. Not only is he still doing it, but he's staring at women that were the age that you were when he met you. That's what these men do.
Cougars do the same. Absolutely no difference. The preference to younger women only bother older women.
When men cannot compete with their own peers, they look for younger women. So the thing about men being attracted to younger women is not because of they are younger, it's just because they are easier to manipulate. Younger women are more impressionable. So they cannot compete with they cannot pull their mates. So they go for younger women because those women are easy to manipulate. They are easy to be gullible. So they try to capture these women before they get smart. That is just the truth. So it's not because of you're younger, it's not because of you're fresher, it's not because of you're more attractive. Nope. You are just easier to control. So do whatever you want with this information, but that is the truth. Even if you're saying, it's because she's older, that's why she's saying this, deep down in your heart, you know that's the truth.
When the older women were younger, they followed the older men for security reasons or for protection. So let the chain go around.
I notice today, I don't think men don't like women no more. They beating them. They not paying for their food. They disrespecting them. They fighting them. What's up with the men today? I don't think men like women no more. I don't know, cause we try and be hard, but it's crazy. I'm glad I ain't in this day and time like trying to do nothing. I'm good. I'm good.
I don't think it's our problem, and if you're good, then I'm happy for you, but you don't want to go down this rabbit hole. We don't hate women. We just don't want anything that drains our energy and doesn't give us peace.
I'm 36, I'm single, and unfortunately, I'm attracted to men. Dating has been terrible. Most men, I tell them exactly what I need and what I'm wanting from them. Most of it is just better communication. That's literally it. Like the bar is so low, and men can't even do that. It's like I'm holding the door open for them and I'm like, hey, like this is exactly what I need and what I'm wanting from you. And they just stand there, like staring at the door. It's it's so tiring and it's so exhausting. Like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm like, why is this so hard for you? I literally told you what I wanted and what I'm needing. I like wrote it out and you can't even comprehend that. So that's where I'm at.
Men really have to be grateful for the jewelry warning sign. The septum theory never fails. All I hear is what you need. What if you're not what they need? Ever considered that?
Can someone explain to me why it's so hard to find a good man that is all about you and only you, doesn't care to entertain other women, and just wants to make you happy? Like, why is that so hard to find? I feel like nowadays, men my age, or at least all the good men my age, are either married or in a relationship. So yeah, I feel like I'm doomed for life.
Again, the good guys aren't available anymore. When you women are in your 20s, you don't want good men. You want the bad boys because you enjoy the experience. Once you hit 30, suddenly you want a good man to settle down with. No, thank you.
Why is dating so frustrating? Why? Why? So, talking to this guy on this dating app, right, for about 2 weeks, exchange phone numbers, everything's good, asks me tonight, what are your plans this weekend? When I say, oh, my kids are actually with their dad this weekend, I work on Saturday, but just half the day. How about you? Oh, I have no plans. Then fucking nothing. Nothing after that. Not would you like to meet up? Do you want to make plans? No, nothing. Why? Why even ask? Why are you even asking what my plans are? If you have no intention of asking.
As soon as you said kids, he was gone. He probably weighed his options and saw being with a single mother is bad for him. Can't fault him for that, to be honest.
This is a question for other men out there. What stops you from asking a girl on a date? Because it's been 3 years and nobody has knocked on my door. Nobody has knocked on my door. Nobody has slid in my DMs. What y'all scared of?
Men are tired of drama and being used as a personal ATM with nothing in return, so we stay inside, chill, and save money.
You guys, I saw this post today. I don't know if it's rage bait, but it was essentially saying that hijabis should approach men that they're interested in. And I'm just sitting here thinking, y'all must think we're a bunch of Khadijas radiallahu anha. Just because she approached Prophet Muhammad and it worked out for them doesn't mean every hijabi should go put herself out there if she's interested in a guy. It is the man's job. Like, why do you want us to be the men? In 2025, we have brothers telling women to approach them. Why don't you man up? At the end of the day, who's paying the meher? Who's the one who has to go to the girl's house and ask for her hand? That's you guys. Stop putting your responsibilities on us. At the end of the day, we're just girls. Like, why do we have to chase you? You're supposed to be chasing us. You would never catch Muslim girls publicly approaching a guy for marriage. Yeah, we might tell our friends and kiki about it, but do you know how hard it is for us to genuinely like approach a guy for marriage? You expect us to do it? Who's gonna be the men? At the end of the day, it's y'all's responsibility to chase and us women to accept. I'm not saying that we can't show interest. I'm not saying it's impossible, but don't expect every girl to do it because half the time we're not going to do it. I don't care what you guys say about progressiveness and gender roles, blah, blah, blah. We'll never catch Muslim girls chasing men for marriage. It's the other way around and it should be the other way around.
This is a classic example of self-infantilization and ego masquerading as men not being men. You're not just girls. You're adult women of sound mind. If you like someone and are interested in marriage, you should let them know. We're not animals catching prey, and this isn't a game. So why chase?
Men and men only. Why don't y'all approach women anymore? And if it don't apply, let it fly. This is for the men who don't approach women.
Society said not to throughout the entire 2000s and 10s, the bear conversation, yada, yada, yada. For every action, there's a reaction.
Where are the real men, guys? Like the men who buy flowers, the men who can build shit, the men who want to pay for shit, the men who give you unconditional love and spoil you. Do these men exist? I'm gonna manifest one.
They are keeping themselves because they're tired of doing everything and getting nothing in return. It is not a fair deal.
If a girl is hot, that means that she has not been asked out. She's single as fuck. And you best believe that she is the prize. So when you see a beautiful woman and you think, oh my gosh, I think she's taken, she's probably not. Don't be a dummy. Don't be stupid.
It's 2026. I don't think men are allowed to approach women. It's a different vibe now. You have to get with the new program.
if you think you're gonna like take me out on dates and like we're gonna like pursue each other, but I'm gonna post a selfie on my Instagram story and you're not gonna fucking like it, like I can see that you viewed it. You don't want to send a quick little. All it takes is a little second, babe. I got 10 other fucking guys doing it and like DMing me, but you, babe, you can't even send it over. You're out of your fucking mind. Like, I'm not responding to you. Like, you're never gonna see me again. Okay?
Social media has fried y'all's brains. Just because a man didn't like your story now gives you a reason to never want to speak again. Sounds pretty crazy to me. She even speaks to other guys. What the heck?
Yeah, where are all the men, like the good real men at? Where are you guys?
I know, where are the men that like want to take you on a date? Like, I don't
hit
need,
come in my DMs,
right?
please.
I don't need dinner though. See, for you know how
No.
some people like first date they want dinner? I don't want dinner for the first date because I want to be able to talk without food in my mouth.
Yeah, even like when guys suggest movies, I'm like, why would I go to the movie theaters with you on a first date?
No, exactly.
Why?
Like you and I
Just
could
sit
go
in
to a
the
movie
dark,
because we know
like-
each other now. But
Yeah.
when we first met,
No, I want to talk.
The good men are either in your friend zone or they're gone. Gone because they've woken up to the BS of women dating toxic men and ignoring the genuine ones in their circle.
If a man ever brags that they do not chase women, oh, she's falling down. If they brag that they do not chase women, if they brag that they're not going to go out of their way for a woman, you, like men, you want to be a princess, you want a man to chase you, they haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay, okay? Because a guy who, like, guys know, like, it's not about chasing women in particular, like, it's more about pursuing a woman, okay? If they're like bragging that they do not pursue women, like, you're kind of girly, kind of weird. It's just not a flex because the girls that are actually of high quality are going to not chase you. They're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked. Okay. Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them.
Why would a man chase? The prize does not run the race. Also, just because we don't chase women doesn't mean that we need women to chase us.
Well, men of this generation, let's even have this conversation. The men of nowadays, like, are you guys the girls? Like, are you guys really the girls? Like, are you guys the girls? They want to be chased so bad. Like, okay, let's say you want to marry a girl, you want to be with a girl. You've seen this girl, you like her, you love her charisma, you love everything about her. Okay, you like her, you want to be with her, but you want to be the one that should be chased. Sorry for the laugh. It's a frank. You want to be the one that should be chased. You guys don't know that men lead and women follow. Like this conversation, should we have it? Men lead and women follow. Our job as women, is it job? I'll call it. Our job is just to follow you guys. Whatever you lead, we'll follow. Men are the dominant ones. Men are the providers. According to your Bible, according to the Bible, actually. You know, it's even written there. You want to be chased? We should call you guys women then, because what the fuck? It's crazy.
God forbid a man wants the bare minimum. God forbid a man demands reciprocation from women. From now on, we're only going to give back the energy you give us. Simple as that.
Have you ever gotten a text from a guy and you didn't respond?
Yes. Oh, for sure. A couple weeks ago, I met a guy on the street. He complimented my shoes. He thought I was attractive. He was like, "Do you want to go on a date sometime?" I felt like stuck in the situation. I was like, honestly, like maybe I would go on a date with him.
Yeah.
And he texted me and it was really sweet. It was a good text too. He was like, "Do you want to go get coffee sometime?" And I didn't reply because I realized I really wasn't that interested.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't anything against him at all.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like the vibe was there.
Yeah.
He did text me a second time, which is fine. It wasn't anything crazy. He was just like, "Hey, like I'm stubborn. You know, I just want to try again."
Oh, so he was always polite.
Yes.
My
Very
second
polite.
text
Very
is,
polite.
I can't believe you didn't.
No,
respond."
that's
No, I'm
bad.
joking. No,
Don't
I'm
do
joking.
that.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No, I don't know him, but I still have respect for him. It's fine.
When she found out he wasn't ready to break the bank on the first date, she realized she wasn't interested. These women are not called losers enough.
It honestly kind of makes me a little bit sad that on my dating videos, I feel like a lot of women comment. Okay, so I feel like it's a collective feeling. I mean, like, it's really weird because I feel like a lot of women want to be approached or they want to be in a relationship or they want to date or whatever. Do men feel the same? like, genuinely, do men feel the same way? And I'm just asking, like, out of curiosity, like, is there, like, a problem where, like, men feel like women don't want to be, like, approached or, like, don't wanna be in a relationship? Like, do they like, are they scared? It's, like, a genuine question, okay? Because I've been getting, like, a lot of feedback, okay, like, comments, DMs, whatever, on my last video, which was about, like, dating, and a lot of people are like, "Yeah, it's the same, it's the same," and I don't see a lot of, like, men. I do get some, like, DMs from men saying the same thing, but, like, I wonder if men feel the same way or if they're, like, intimidated to, like, talk. Like, what do we do? Like, how do we fix this genuinely? Genuinely.
Men aren't scared of rejection. We just debate the benefit of a relationship. It's not worth the effort anymore. It really makes no sense from a financial standpoint as a man. We spend more when we're in a relationship.
I am currently in London, and on my way to my hotel, I walked past two sets of couples. The first couple, the girl asked her boyfriend, "Hey, can you walk a little slower? You're going a little fast for me." And he said, "You've got long legs, use them." Okay. And then the second girl goes to her boyfriend, like, "This is a really long walk. Can we just take an Uber?" And he said, "F an Uber, we're gonna walk." Mind you, I don't know if these two couples were together, or if they were like double dating or what, but they were both dressed really nicely. So clearly they're going out somewhere. The girls are wearing heels. It's really cold outside. And all the girls were doing was asking for a little courtesy. And both times, fully rejected by their boyfriends, no courtesy given. And that's just the state of dating, apparently, all over the world. A goddamn shame.
What can I say? This is what you women get when you trap Chad inside a relationship while leaving the man who really cares about you rotting in the friend zone. That's it for this video, guys. Help us grow by subscribing to the channel. Drop your thoughts down below and don't forget to leave a like as well. See you next time.